Alright, so this is the bike that I not just got, but recently for 300 Chinese yuan, around 50 US. And what this is, it's actually from a bike company that already went out of business. Um, it's an excellent frame. It's made with, see it, Reynolds 725. So it's a great frame. And what's special about it? It's like the whole frame design. It's got H shape. So what they claim is that this helps with road vibrations, and this essentially is your rear suspension or whatever. And then the chainsaw is actually shaped. I've already made a little bit of modification. The bike was kind of like a straight bar, and now it's Mobu's bar. I actually bought this. It's not the real thing. This is actually a Chinese copycat of the OEM of the Mobu's bar. And what was really special about this bike was that it had a smart system. So it's like essentially a smart bike. It has a Dynamo Hub that would power the whole system, and the wire would run out of the fork to this cap. But I changed the thing, so this is what this originally had, like a GPS system and like a speedometer and everything, but it was already not there when I got it, so there's no point of leaving a hole here. So I just put this cap thing there, and I changed it to some ODI or OD grips, and this really nice bell and some Shimano levers. And instead of that wasting of the Dynamo Hub that was using to power that whole system, I just got an um, LED light. I don't think it can be switched off, so it's just constantly on. Um, so this plugs into the back, and just wrap it around the fork. This is how it's running now. And it has Tetro V brakes. Um, Another thing that's a selling point is this two speed Automatrix hub system. So it's supposed to, instead of changing the gear manually, if you pedal fast enough, then it will automatically change the gear. In practice, it's okay. Um, it makes the whole bike super heavy because this back wheel is very heavy, as you can imagine. This whole system, it's very intricate and stuff. So back wheel is quite heavy, and it's the whole if it weren't for that Reynolds 725, I imagine it'd be a lot heavier for sure. So it's quite a heavy bike. I haven't really weighted yet, but it's quite heavy, and it actually has a vertical drop up instead of the horizontal ones that you would see single speed bikes with, because they have used this. It's a hollow crankset. They have used this. I'm not sure what it is called. I'm not sure what the technical term is, but it's like an asymmetric bottom bracket thing. So that acts as a tensioner, so that eliminates the use of an actual chain tensioner. And I don't really see it in practice, like even like this. I guess like a little bit, like you can see it tightening, and like a very very slight bit tightening and loosening. So that's a chain tensioner itself. I would have to clean. I plan on taking everything apart, cleaning it, for sure replacing that chain, because I'm sure I can clean it up, but it looks disgusting, and it's easier to just replace it. I'm not sure if you can like change the rear cog easily, since it's an Automatrix hub, but um if I could, then I might try that. But that will also mess with the chain length and stuff, so maybe I'll just avoid it. I'm not sure. All in all, it's a great bike. Oh, and also that tire. It's actually, I can't really find a brand name on the tire. They say it's a like they developed that themselves or something. The custom tire that's like Kevlar lined inside, so it's has puncture protection, and so far this bike it's a few years old. I think it's at least 4 or 5 years old, and these are still the original tires. The treads are fine. The treads are okay, quite thick. They're quite comfortable actually. So I guess they work if they're still. I don't see any. I don't see anything. I don't see any punctures or any holes or whatever. They're holding up fine, and yeah, it's a great bike for. It's a great deal too. Actually, I'm in Shanghai right now. That's where I live, and people are actually looking for these bikes for quite a lot more than what I paid for it. I just don't know if I can clean up these stuff. I tried wiping it with soap or with kitchen wipes. They're just not coming off. So I'd have to take the whole I'll take everything out and just kind of wash down the bare frame and stuff like that. See what else. Oh, this company is called 700 Bike, by the way. Yeah, I think that's it. Well go, cheaper well go pedals. Nothing special. And the wheels are actually still surprisingly true. So, I mean, everybody that tried them say that they are very smooth. It's a quite a smooth bike, but I think it's a design flaw or something with the Automatrix hub. When it's on higher gear, you can hear this clicking. You can't really feel it, but you can hear it clicking when the wheel spins. I can get that. I can go to a bike shop and see if they can do anything with it, but I think it's quite specialized or something. This hub. It's not every bike shop will be able to service it. Yeah. I might even put it up on sale. See how it turns out, because I like this yellow, but if I can't clean it up properly, then it's quite ugly, I think. Yeah. So leave a comment if you know anything more about this bike, or if you have any questions I can answer it for you, or you can still find the presentations that they gave when they were debuting the bike, when they're announcing it, which it sounds quite impressive, but it's a nice bike. It's a nice bike. Mostly the frame. It's not much. The buyer the seller that I got it from, they just left it outdoor, and it's just constantly under the elements. So there's a little bit of rusts here and there, but not really on the frame itself that I've checked, which is great, because that's the most, I guess, valuable part of this bike right now. All right.